Good morning, good morning, good morning, and be welcome over here. Gonna do a bit today about the banking crisis, about Bitcoin, how it's going to react to that, what are we going to see, how the stocks are going to react. Let's compare the banks with the stocks and Bitcoin, what happened last time it happened, what to expect the coming days, weeks. Should we be worried? Should we be worried or not? So we're gonna talk all about that today, a bit of a market update. Let's look at some altcoins that are rocking or doing whatever. So that's what we're gonna talk about today. Push on the like, please guys, push on the like, we like this vids. I'm doing really my best to do these daily vids to keep you guys every day updated about the markets, what's going on, to be bullish, to be bearish. So yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. A nice beat to wake up with. Okay, thank you. Guys, okay, this is the KRE, the regional banking ETFs. So this is what happened last time when we got over here. We had in February 2023 was when the Silicon Bank, and yeah, well, it's all history. So we find some support here as well. The Fed stepped in and started saving these banks. But you know, in March, the aid for the banks is ending. I don't know if the Fed will exceed it, if it will be extended or not. I really don't know. But you know, I think that banks are starting to worry because the rates are just too high and banks are losing a lot of money, and they are doing their best to keep their heads up. But you know, I was thinking to myself, a lot of banks are all in risky assets. They should be in nice gains. The stocks are just going up. So I really don't get it, these guys that are having problems, or maybe they like to cause problems to themselves to let the Fed jump in and save their asses again, just like always. Wills help wills. It's just how I see it. So, but let's go into the alpha. So this is how it looks like. Guys, by the way, the MW color indicator. This is a chart of the freaking banks. Look at it when I put it on. Whoops. Whoops. Freaking incredible. We came down, retested it, double, up, 200 EMA, rejected, and we're now testing it. So this will be a very important level to us, because if this thing comes down, well, that's not good for the banks. And I think it will happen, by the way. It's a no-brainer. This chart will come down, in my opinion. So let's go and look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin, this is what happened last time. So we had this is also February in 2023, and then we came down. We came down, and in March, that's when we started going up, and well, the rest is history. So I'm seeing a lot of posts on X about Bitcoin. When the banks fall down, Bitcoin will rocket up. I'm seeing that the banks came down. Let me see. This was the biggest one in the week of 6 March. So let's see. The week of 6 March. That was this one. So we bounced off from here, and it's in the week of 13th March. Let's check it out over here. The week of 13th March. That was this one. So when we had this dump down, so if you would calculate this one, because the big drop was over here, if you calculate this one, then you could make a comparison that Bitcoin pumped out of that, we pumped from 20k to like 28k. So it was a pretty big pump up. But it's not so fair to compare this with Bitcoin, in my opinion. Because why? Let's get in our US 500 chart. Let me remove this one. This was when the banks, so this was February. Let's go to the week of 6 March. This nasty candle down. So this was it. And then in the week of 13 March, this is when we started pumping up like crazy. And Bitcoin, 13th of March. It was this candle up. So, you know, guys, I'm not your ordinary influencer. You know, a lot of people, they just like to show you, yes, Bitcoin was so strong against the banks falling down, and Bitcoin was the one. Because I can remember myself very good this period, because it was the period that CZ made that, well, he just made suicide. And I predicted that over there at that time when he started flipping his BUSD to Bitcoin and to Ethereum, and I shared it by that time. This is the end of CZ when he did that. You can check it on my Twitter. I never removed for post. All my predictions are out there. If you go scroll through them, you'll find a lot of golden alpha over there, although I'm getting buried by the marketing machine. But I said it when he made that choice, but that was also the reason why Bitcoin went up. It was CZ ruling the markets and flipping a lot of stable into Bitcoin while the bank crisis was going on. But for me, this is the narrative that went up, and not the Bitcoin narrative. Because as you can see, we went up over here, but this Wall Street was the one that ruled the rise up, and not Bitcoin. Because I've been saying this for years. Wall Street rules the Bitcoin price. Wall Street rules the Bitcoin price. It's just how it is. So for me, so against all those YouTube vids that you're seeing now, the banks are falling down, Bitcoin will start ramping up again. Well, we don't have CZ now. That's going to flip a lot of stable into Bitcoin. So I'm not seeing that. Oh, but last time the banks were starting to fall down, everyone just went into Bitcoin, and Bitcoin went to the moon. It's possible. I'm not saying everything is possible. I'm just giving you guys the facts. And the facts are that we had CZ at that time, and we had the US 500 making this pump up. And that's what caused this pump. That's how I see it. So everyone must know for himself how he sees it. This is how I see it, and this is how I'm going to prepare myself. So let's go back to the US 500. When we go to the US 500, we broke all-time high. Well, congratulations, and everything is fine. Now we're just going to the moon, and this is just Nvidia, like I've been sharing for months now. Nvidia is pumping, but at some point Nvidia will get they will get their healthy correction. And if we want to see the same, while the same bank crisis was past time, so if we want Bitcoin to go up, in my opinion, this thing needs to break the 5,000 and go up more. If that doesn't happen, and the US 500 starts coming down to retest the all-time high, breakout, or maybe even go lower, there will be no Bitcoin pump. That's how I see it. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, kill me on Twitter. Ambi, you are wrong. I love to see people when they follow me and they see that I make a prediction and I say something and they say, Ambi, you have been wrong in that. I will be the first one to say that I'm wrong. Yes, guilty. Guilty, I was wrong. But try to catch me. Try to catch me on that. So for now, guys, I'm pretty bearish. Let me just say it how it is. Nothing changed for me, even though the bank crisis will come. It is not for me a reason that we should be bullish on Bitcoin and that we will get the same pump. Because why? It's very simple. We don't have CZ. So that's just how it is. We have BlackRock and Fidelity now, but these are more Wall Street related than crypto related people. So we were really crypto degens, crypto believers, and where did we end up 1 year later? We ended up being ruled by Wall Street even more. So that's how you have to see it. Wall Street is the one ruling us now at this moment. And that's something to be worried about, by the way. So, like shared past days, for sure, we could make another attempt to break this level or to just the bears are waiting. The bears are waiting here. So it's very respect the bulls, prepare for the bears. The bears are waiting over here. The bears are waiting over here. The bears are even waiting as where we are now. So even if we get a breakup over here, in my opinion, bears will fill their shorts, and they will fill their shorts very heavy. And I think that if we want to be bullish on Bitcoin, we really have to get that healthy correction down. And I'm very happy about the fact that Bitcoin is holding very strong while the Nasdaq and the US 500 keep rising. So because suppose that we would go down to the 33, 34k levels and the markets start correcting very hard. Well, that's something to worry about, because that's when we will probably lose this support and go to even lower levels. So as long as we can go sideways, this could be this is very strong. So just it's like Bitcoin is waiting. It's getting much more correlated to the financial markets. They're just waiting. When the financial markets start making real healthy corrections, that's when Bitcoin might drop down together with it. But those freaking degens bulls there over at Wall Street, they don't want to make dumps on the markets. They're waiting for Powell to start cutting rates, because that's when they want to dump their bags. Some nice blow off top, maybe some nice even more blow off top, and then boom, and then crash it down to a healthy correction. It's all something I'm eyeing on daily basis. So I will keep you guys updated every day. Am I going to talk about altcoins? Yeah, altcoins is, I have to be honest with you guys, I'm a bit disappointed about altcoins. Altcoins are not shining. Well, we should have been shining, because Bitcoin is just ranging, and that's when we should just, altcoins should rocket up. But I think that's something, because there's a lawsuit going on. I really haven't been checking on it or what's going on over there, but there's a lawsuit going on. And also probably DeFi will get forbidden in the United States. We saw yesterday, Maker, it was Maker, yeah, Maker was getting delisted by Binance. And well, there's really some big things going on. I think that those things have also something to do with altcoins not performing very good, because normally when you see Bitcoin ranging like this is really when altcoins should be mooning, and that's not happening. So that's also something to keep in mind and to be a bit worried about, because that's not good. As long as altcoins don't shine while Bitcoin is ranging, well, when are we going to shine then? Does Bitcoin need to come down first, and then altcoins will start rocketing up? It's really, and keep in mind, guys, Ethereum, I've said it in many vids, and we already saw a nice jump up from the 2150 to the 2400. So it's Ethereum is showing strength, guys. Ethereum is showing strength. You guys need to focus on this. This is going to happen. I've been sharing it a lot of times, and as you can see, the ETH BTC pair, we're holding and even rising over here. So we might maybe not even touch this box. Maybe we'll break this thing through and just go up in a direction. There's a big possibility that this will happen, guys. Keep that in mind. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. About the private group, the links are below if you want to join free access. Join the group. Maxi has got a nice offer. I shared it. You can get some giveaways or whatever. Weex has got the best offer, in my opinion. You can get the I tried to make like 3 vids yesterday trying to lose $300 to show you guys how I got refunded. It didn't work out 3 times. Maybe I'm gonna try again today. But Weex has got a very interesting thing. If you deposit, use the link below, open account. A lot of retailers say, oh, I cannot see the 300 refund action. You don't need that. Just open an account on Weex using the link below. Make sure that you use my link, because it's only for the MW community. Use the link below, open an account on Weex. What you do is, for example, you deposit $500, or you deposit $1,000 or $10,000, whatever you want. The trade, the $300, max to $300, so between $50 and $300, whatever it is, when you lose a trade, Weex will refund it in 24 hours. So in 24 hours you'll get the amount that you lost. They will send it to you as a future bonus. So suppose that you made a trade of 1k and you put your stop loss at $300 in losses. So you're gonna get hit and you lost $300. Weex will automatically refund you that $300 in your trading account. What does that mean? With that $300, what can you do? With that $300, you can go into another trade. If you suppose you're gonna make $100, $200, $300, whatever, you made a trade and you made a good trade, you made some money. What happens is the gains that you made with that $300, those are the ones you can withdraw or take or leave, or whatever. The $300, what happens is if you go into another trade and another trade and another trade, you're also paying fees. What also happens with the fees will get funded by the future bonus also. So in the period that you're trading over there, with the future bonus, you don't have to pay fees from your own pockets. They will take it from the future bonus. And well, you can make like 10, 20, 30 trades. And suppose you are like in 2k profits, I'm just saying something, and you still have that future bonus. If you make your 7th or 8th trade and you lose like $300, they also will not take it from your own money. They will take it from that future money that you have available over there. So we've got 7 days for that. So if you want to take that opportunity, the links are below. Have a nice one and bye bye.